Okay, this video has to be short because my phone is about to die. So as you can see, I am in the bedroom that we have set up for foster care. So I just wanted to update you guys on this channel and explain where I've been and why I haven't been uploading anything. I did not want you guys to think that we had received our first placement and I just was so busy or something that I haven't been sharing that with you. That's not it at all. We actually still don't have our first placement yet. I had shared in my last video that the foster care worker that was working to get us licensed, she moved to Pittsburgh, quit, and didn't update anything in the system about us. She just kind of, I don't know what she was doing, but she didn't update anything. So we had to redo all of the paperwork, the home visits, the home audits, the meetings with the workers and everything. We had to redo all of that twice. The only thing we didn't have to end up redoing was the actual classes. Thank God for that, because I don't think I could have put myself through that again. After everything that we've been through, that would have been too much for me. But the new girl has been awesome, and she officially licensed us on January 20th. And then the evening before that, the evening of January 19th, I came down with COVID for the second time. I caught it from my husband who had it, and he caught it from a guy at work who had it. So it's been like 2 weeks of sickness, but we are much better now. No more sickness. My husband got cleared to go back to work this morning, and we're just open and ready and waiting. So we have been licensed for 11 days now, and we have only received one call, which was completely out of the realm of our criteria for what we are doing. So me and my husband are doing girls only, age birth to 3. Possibly in the future, we might do like up to age 4 or 5. I'm just trying to really avoid school age right now for multiple different reasons. But we could only do one gender because we only have one spare bedroom right now. And you are not allowed to put girls and boys in the same bedroom. So we are strictly only doing little girls. And they knew that, but we were aware that they will call you for children out of your criteria just because they don't have anywhere else to send these kids, so they'll call anyway. But we knew that. But the only call that we have received was for a boy, and he was 11 years old, and she said he was an emergency call. They had to remove him from the foster home that he was in because his sexual aggressive behaviors were so bad that he had to be taken out and could not be around other children. So usually in those cases, maybe not for him, but usually a case like that, the child is being like molested at home, and they are just kind of, you know, repeating what is being done to them to other children. And so she's like, I know this doesn't go along with your criteria or what you're wanting to do, but we had to call foster homes that don't currently have any children in them. And even though we're not doing boys and we're not doing that age range, like I have nieces and nephews that are in my home, and I have other children, like past children that I used to babysit and take care of. They still come over to play sometimes. So that's just not, this is just not the best place for him. And so we had to turn that down, and I just prayed that the Lord would put him somewhere where he needs to be, where he can get the help that he needs, because that's a little bit too serious of an issue for what I am mentally or emotionally capable of. And 11-year-old boys anyways are bigger than me. I'm a pretty small person. I'm 5'1", and me and my husband were just like, no, you know, that's very sad for him. It's heartbreaking. But as I have said through this whole journey, is if I don't want a particular child in my home, that's not the best place for them to be. Just because I don't have other kids here, the best place for a child is never where someone doesn't feel that they should be there. That's just not fair to them. The best place for them is where they're wanted and where they have the help and the tools that they need to help them through the trauma that they're going through. And this just isn't the place for that. And I don't feel guilty about it or anything. Not at all. I know that this is just not the place for him to be. And even if I said yes, it would have been, you know, me calling them back saying, hey, like, this is just out of control. I'm very aware of how situations like his go, and it just wouldn't turn out well. So, but that is the only call that we have received. So I know that it's pretty rare to receive a phone call for a baby, especially one that doesn't have siblings. So I'm just continuing to be patient. But my neighbor gave me this toddler bed just because she had it in her basement, and I decided to just go ahead and put it together. If we were to receive a call and they said like, hey, we have like a 6-month-old baby girl, but she has a 2 or 4-year-old sister or whatever, would you be willing to take them? I don't know that I would say no to that. I don't think I would. We're first-time parents in this, and everything is so new, and I don't want to be so overwhelmed that I can't tackle everything that's going on, because there's a lot that you have to do as soon as you receive your first placement. Within 72 hours, you have to take them to a doctor's appointment, a dentist appointment, an eye appointment. The workers have to come over to your home and do meetings, and you have to immediately run out to the store for an hour and pick up all of the things that that particular child needs. So there's a lot going on, and just to double that, I feel I would be too overwhelmed at first. Maybe in the future we would add a second one if I felt ready to do so, but right now I just don't. So I'm very aware that we just haven't received calls because there's just not a lot out there for what we're wanting. The biggest demand is for teenagers, which is something that me and my husband are not doing. We will never do. That's just not our calling. So we're just waiting, and I just wanted you guys to know that it's not that we've, you know, already had this child in our home and I'm just busy and told you guys that I was going to share the process and everything, and then I just didn't. There's just been nothing to share. So I have been praying all day, asking the Lord to just let us receive that call, because we're healthy and well. I am ready and willing to get things going. We're ready for her. We are more than ready. And so just pray that the Lord works everything out for us to get her here soon. But yeah, we're put so behind on the whole licensing thing, because we had to redo everything. And then me and my husband both got COVID, and we also just have not received any calls for what we are looking to do. And whenever we do that, I plan, as soon as I receive the call, I plan to grab my phone and just start recording that process, because I want to have that for myself to look back on. I want to document the whole process the best that I can without showing an actual child's face. So I promise, as soon as that happens, I will immediately start recording that and then upload it as soon as I can. It's just, I don't have anything to share right now. And so I've just been washing some clothes and hanging them up. These are like extra ones that I've run out of hangers. So I need to get some more hangers at the store. I need to get this toddler bed put together. I might be putting this bed here where the Barbie house is, and then put the Barbie house here, and then move this shelf into the closet. Either that, because I could honestly fit on this bed if I needed to. So if I needed to be in here with a baby or whatever, and just kind of sleep in the same room as her at first, just till I felt comfortable. I've been trying to find like a recliner chair or a rocking chair or something for a good price, but I haven't been able to find that yet. I think my friend might have one, but for now I don't have one, and there's not really anywhere to put one in here. But when I was putting this together, I was like, you know what? I could totally very easily fit on this bed if I had to. That might be kind of silly, but I am fairly small, so it would be no problem for me to lay down on this bed if I had to. Like, I think I meet the height and like weight requirements. So if I had to do that, that's an option. So I might just put that here. So I could lay there, or it could be there if this child has a sibling, or whenever we decide to add in the future a second little girl. And then I might just put it together also and just like take it to the basement and wait until we need it or something. I'm not really sure. But I started putting this together right before I got sick with COVID. So I need to get that put together, and we are just so beyond ready, beyond ready. I even have like, I left up her little Christmas tree because I was convinced that we would have someone here by Christmas, but obviously that didn't happen. So I decided to just leave it up and get some little Valentine's Day ornaments. I started to actually just decorate it myself, but depending on her age, I don't know if she's going to be 3 months or 3 years, but if she's a little bit older, I would probably want this to be something that she and I could do together, something fun and comforting and exciting for her. So I think I'm just going to kind of leave this stuff there for right now. But yeah, we are ready for her whenever the Lord is ready to send us that phone call. So just pray that it's soon. And I promise that whenever we get our placement here, I will upload videos for you guys. The first video will be just the first day that we get her, and then after that I would really like to just do more like vlog style, like just day in the life type of things, just showing what we do. It's going to be a little difficult with you know, not showing the child's face or anything like that, because you're not allowed to do that, and I wouldn't do that anyways, but I will try my best. So just please know that I almost wish I hadn't have like shared as much as I have at this point, but it's okay. I just didn't want you guys to think like, you know, where is she? Why did she, you know, say that she was going to share this with us? And it's just been complete crickets since then. And another reason that I really want to share this stuff on here is because when I first started looking into foster care, I was trying to find videos on YouTube of people just kind of sharing that process, and there's not a lot on here. There's a few things, but not a whole lot. So I would like to share my experience with it the best that I can. And I'm just praying that we have her here like by Valentine's Day. And one of the things that I was thinking about, that one of the few things that I purchased for this child was this book from Goodwill, that when I saw it, it just like melted my heart, and it just kind of felt like it was going, I know that it's going to be a special like bonding thing between her and I. And it's this book right here, and it's called You're My Little Love Bug. And I was thinking like, you know, maybe that was kind of like a hint, you know, love bug, that with all the hearts on it, maybe it would be like a Valentine's Day timing for when she would be here. And I shared with you guys the thing about Jasmine, where I was sitting in the closet just holding her blanket, where I was thanking the Lord just that we were able to do this. And I heard him speak to me very clearly the name Jasmine. And I was like, oh wait, like the blanket that I was praying over has hearts on it. So it's just kind of like more of a Valentine's thing, I guess. I don't know. I guess we will see. But I could totally see that now, because Valentine's Day is in like 2 weeks. And everything is finally done and official, and the sickness is out of the way. So everything is just ready and waiting. So I'm hoping that we have her here by then. Our little love bug that we are ready to spoil. And here's like another blanket that I got for her too. Like, I don't know, everything just kind of seems to have this like hearts and Valentine's Day theme to it without even me thinking about that. I don't know, I guess we will see. So keep an eye out. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. All right, bye.